Okay, you've all done very well learning your rocks. To get ready for the next activity, 3 things need to happen. Listen for all 3 before you do anything. First, Big Bag Boss puts all the rocks back in the big bag and gives the bag back to the coordinator. Second, coordinators put the big bag back in the kit. Third, everybody listens for more instructions. Okay, go ahead now. We are ready to start the small sack activity. Listen to all the instructions before you do anything. First, coordinators, raise your hands. You will, not yet, take 1 sack out of the kit for each person on your team and give it to each person. Each person, once you get your sack, you're going to take the 3 rocks out of your sack and lay them side by side on the sack like this, 1, 2, 3. Now, small sack supervisors, raise your hands. Small sack supervisors, once all the rocks are out and lined up on the sacks, you can say go. What go means is that each person, without taking turns, puts the rocks where he or she thinks they go. You can check your notes. Small sack supervisors, once your teammates have placed all the rocks on the mat, your job is to decide if they are in the right places. If the rocks are correct, there will be exactly 2 rocks on each spot, 2 granite, 2 gneiss, 2 quartz, 2 amphibolite, 2 schist, and 2 other. One of the others will not be a rock. It might be a piece of brick or cement. The other will be a real local rock that we have not seen before. That is your mystery rock. Small sack supervisors, once you think all your rocks are in the right place, you raise your hand and an adult will come to see if we agree with where you put the rocks. If we agree, you will decide which thing on other is not a rock and which is your mystery rock. You will then turn your sheet over and use the chart to identify your mystery rock. Be ready to hold up your mystery rock to tell the class what it is. This will finish the small sack activity. There is a special instruction for teams of only 3 people. If you're a coordinator on a team of 3 people, raise your hand. When you give each person a sack, you also take out the last sack and give 1 rock to each person, including yourself. That way, each person will lay 4 rocks out on the sack instead of just 3. So to review, in a minute, not yet, the coordinators will give each person a sack, and each person will lay out the rocks side by side on the sack, 1, 2, 3. Once all of the rocks are out on sacks, small sack supervisors say go. Then each person, without taking turns, puts the rocks where they think they go. The small sack supervisor checks to see if the rocks are in the right place and raises his or her hand. An adult checks you out and you figure out your mystery rock. Any questions?